Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Got a couple of knife reviews for you. I know the other day when I was giving an update, I did not mention either one of these knives because I've been using them for a while. Baby Glock has been using this one. And this one I've actually had in the kitchen for a while, so I kind of just really forgot about it. But this is one of my new absolute favorite knives. As you can see, the name is Mora. Now, if you're big on watching knife reviews and stuff on YouTube, you will know about this knife because everybody's been raving about it. If you watch Dual Survival, Cody Lundin carried a version of a Mora, more with a wood handle, but the exact same blade. Now, when I saw it, I heard about them, I thought I would investigate it. These knives are incredibly inexpensive. Most of them are. They have some that are slightly higher priced, but these are very, very inexpensive knives. So I kind of didn't, well, I wouldn't say I didn't trust it, but I was kind of a little leery because, you know, most great knives are, you know, have a little bit of a price tag to them, but these did not. So I ordered both of these, and in case you're curious, $20 total with shipping on eBay for both. This was $12. This one was $8. This one right now here is called the Mora Companion MG. Now, I had ordered the carbon steel blade, but didn't notice until after I'd had it for a while that, as you can see here, they sent me the stainless steel. These marks right here are from me using fire steel on it and stuff, so I just haven't cleaned it up yet. This one right here is the Craftline 511, but it is the carbon steel version. This is the one I got for Baby Glock because I like the larger handguard, slightly thinner blade. Just kind of wrote over some specs. This one is a cold rolled stainless steel. It's a 4-inch blade, or 4 3/4 inch blade, 8.5 inches overall, and a whopping, incredible, can't believe you can put this on your belt, 2.9 ounces with sheath. I mean, that's just insanely light. Sheath is a plastic molded sheath, as you can see there, possibly has a drain hole in it. Yep, you can see the paper. And lockup, excellent. Shake, nothing, no noise. Remove, all you're doing is pushing with your thumb. Same for the other one. One of my favorite things, and this is becoming new for me, is this grind angle right here. It's called a Scandinavian grind, or some people here just call a Scandi grind. These things are, let's just say, best case or best way to pronounce it, stupid sharp. These things are insanely sharp when you get them. I've been using this one in the kitchen for a long time because these have so many uses. You can use them outdoors. You can, you know, carve wood. You can do light batoning, clean animals, clean fish. But then also, since I got the stainless steel version, I decided to keep it in the house and use it for household stuff. Tons of food prep. I mean, these things are absolutely insane. To give you an example back here of the sharpness of the blade, let me use this one. I mean, and never touched up this knife, and I've been using it for 6-8 months solid, constant use in the kitchen. Wife absolutely loves using this as well. Both of us use it, so this will be growing in number in this household because, I mean, for that price, you can't beat it. For Baby Glock's knife, this has been a great training knife. The handle, very grippy. Oh, by the way, this is a rubberized handle, so very comfortable in hand. Oops. Oh yeah, and belt clip that I did not notice before. Sorry, trying to weird grabbing around the camera. Extremely grippy. It's a good rubberized grip. You got hard plastic here and here, so you would not use this for any kind of pommel or anything because it is plastic, but very grippy, wet, dry, whatever. Insanely sharp, incredible amount of detail you can get out of this with carving. I've used it for that as well, and it really retains an edge really well. Like I said, I have not sharpened this, and I've been using it for 6 to 8 months on a constant basis. Baby Glock, on the other hand, has not been using hers nearly as much because I'm just starting to get in with knife safety with her, knife handling. So even more sharp. I could show you on the paper, but it's just the same thing. It'd just be feather, and I mean, you could do micro edges with this. They're absolutely incredible. With this one, the belt clip is a little different, as you can see here, but it is still a plastic sheath and does have a drain hole. And see, you can see there. Locks very securely into place, just like that. So for children, this is a great training tool. Even if you're an adult and you're not used to knife handling, you're not used to that, not a bad deal. With this one, it's a 3 3/4 inch blade, but the handle is all plastic. This was not rubberized. If it does make you feel better, you could always wrap this with like hockey tape or something like that, make it a little more sticky. But so far, this has been awesome. Plus, all Mora knives have a knife 90-degree spine. Very thin blades, if you'll see. The other one is the same way. Go ahead and show that too. They do have thin blades, but I think that a lot of that is helps them with that insane sharpness. And there is a lot of different versions of Moras out there. One of the most popular now that you will see is the Mora Bushcraft Black. I will probably be picking one of those up. It's supposed to be a little more robust, a little more heavy duty. So far, I haven't seen the need for a more heavy duty than this, but I do want to get the carbon steel for heavy dutiness and for better use on a fire steel. But I mean, I can't tell you enough. You need to get a bunch of these. This was $12 on eBay, $8 on eBay, free shipping on both of them. I spent $20, got 2 amazing knives. Both are extremely lightweight, extremely sharp, and extremely cheap. I mean, how can you beat $20 for 2 incredibly awesome knives? I'll get more just to put them in different places, because if something happens to it, you don't care. The only downside is these are not full tang. They're only a 3/4 tang, which means the blade only comes to about right here. It does get a lot thinner, so this is not going to be, with this particular one and most like it, not a heavy batoning knife or anything like that, but you can do a decent amount of batoning with it, or at least light batoning, notching, stuff like that. So there's still a ton you could do with it. I mean, this would make an amazing backup knife, and also primary knife for most people in most, particular instances. If you're a survivalist, yeah, you're going to want something a little more heavy duty, full tang, maybe a slightly longer blade. But I mean, if you watch Cody Lundin on Dual Survival, he can do everything with this knife. If you look at Dave Canterbury's the Pathfinder School on YouTube, he uses the Mora all the time. I mean, he has a lot of other knives that he uses, but he endorses the Mora like crazy as well. So highly recommend these. Very sharp, very cheap, very light. Some of the 3 best features you could possibly get out of a knife. Unfortunately, they are made in Sweden, so it's not a USA produced knife. But you can find them from Mora's website, one called Ragnar, eBay. I only found one that's available in stores. It's by Light My Fire. They also sell it. It has a fire steel attached to it. But if you look online, you'll see a huge variety in different types of options that they come. A ton of different colors. I know Smoky Mountain Knife Works, who I do regularly order knives through, has a bunch of the different versions. So anything to fit your budget. I mean, these go from the $8 range up until about 60 to 80. But to be honest with you, I would feel pretty much just as confident with this one as I would with the $80 one. I've seen them. I've seen reviews on a lot of them, and yeah, they are a little bit more heavy duty, but I mean, for the vast majority of needs, you're not going to need something extremely hardcore. So why not buy several of these. Keep them in a bug out bag. You can keep them in your pack and not have to worry about it, especially if you have the stainless steel version. Do remember, if you have a carbon steel version, it can rust. Keep your knives oiled. Should be part of your maintenance routine, just like any other gear. Unless, you know, stainless steel is just going to last longer for that with the rust resistance. But highly recommend them. Highly. Go out, buy a bunch of them. Buy at least a couple of them. Keep some in your kitchen. Keep some in your car. Keep another, you know, anywhere. You can keep them everywhere. They're not very expensive. If they break, you lose them. You don't really care. So this is just my opinion on these knives. I hope it helps. Go buy them. I can't stress it. Just go buy them. Buy them. Buy them. Buy them. Hope this helps. And always be prepared and have fun.